but want to be clear on what is a contaminant. And when we talk about drinking water, the word contaminant is used to describe something that makes the water unsafe or undesirable, such as a smell, undesirable to drink. Describing types of drinking water contaminants. There are three general types of contaminants that can make water unsafe. There's biological, such as bacteria, viruses, or parasites. You may have heard of E. coli. There's also minerals, iron, calcium, and arsenic. And there's chemicals, and these include pesticides, such as 1,2,3-TCP or DBCP. And there's illustrations of these items below. Contaminants and drinking water safety. So in some cases, small amounts of some contaminants are not harmful to human health. In groundwater, the soil can act as a natural filter to remove the biological contaminants. The risk of negative health effects is higher when concentrations of a contaminant of water are also higher. And water with contaminant concentrations, so the amount of a contaminant over the volume of water above what is called a maximum contaminant level, or an MCL, is not safe to drink. So more information on an MCL, or maximum contaminant level. In drinking water, an MCL is set to be protective of human health. And these standards are set by both state and federal governments. MCLs are set at a different level for each contaminant. And the concentration of a contaminant is described as a number, typically as milligrams per liter. So for nitrate, our focus here today, the MCL, or maximum contaminant level for safe drinking water, is 10 milligrams per liter. Is my drinking water from a public water system safe to drink? So how do you know if your water is coming to you from a public water system? If you live within city limits or your landlord pays a water bill, you are connected to a public water system. To find the name of your public water system, you can look on your water bill or you can ask your landlord or landowner. Public water systems have legal requirements to test for a variety of contaminants to treat that water to meet required standards. They also must notify users of any exceedance of a maximum contaminant level, and this notice is mailed to homeowners at least once a year. But if you're renting and you aren't paying the water bill, this notice may go to your landlord. Public water systems are also required to publish an annual consumer confidence report. And you can find this either posted locally often, or you can look for it on the internet if you look for the name of your public water system and the words Consumer Confidence Report. Cal Water also publishes these to their website if you have a public water system associated with Cal Water. I'd like to talk about domestic well water safety now. So domestic wells, which are not part of a public water system, are not legally required to test or treat drinking water. And the only way to really know if your water is safe is to have your water tested in a laboratory. How do you know if you have a well? Well, if you're a renter, you can ask your landlord, or you can look around your property for a wellhead and a pump, and there's some examples in the photographs below. So how to test your domestic well? A qualified laboratory could come out and sample your well for you. There is a list of qualified laboratories on the Kauai Water Foundation website, and this is updated by the Tulare County Public Health Department. The Kauai Water Foundation is focused on nitrate-related issues, but it is important to consider testing your well for other contaminants. You can also collect a sample yourself and ask a local lab for specific instructions on how to do that. As mentioned, the Tulare County Health Department makes these lists available on both our website and their own. And coming soon, later this year, the Kauai Water Foundation will offer a free domestic well testing program.